say that Mario Kart brings out the worst in me. I will scream. I yell.
Don't you and your brother like have the best fights?
Yeah,
AJ?
well, we've discussed this.
Did we talk about this on the podcast?
We've talked about it before. We talked about how y'all were playing pool and how Matthew was like insulting you as he was like hitting the pool ball.
I don't think we talked about it on the podcast.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
So me and my brother for quarantine, we went over to my parents' house and took our Wii. Like we had a Wii growing up. And me and my brother were just insulting each other the whole time we were playing Wii, and AJ was just sitting there dying laughing the whole time. And we were like, okay, let's play something else. And AJ was like, dude, don't stop. This is too fucking funny.
I was like, I'll pay you guys to play more.
Yeah, he was enjoying it more than we were.
So you guys are playing what? Bowling, pool, Mario Kart?
Yeah, we had like
Mario.
Well, actually, it sucks. Our Mario Kart disc doesn't work, but Matthew's girlfriend has a Nintendo Switch, so we were playing Mario Kart on that. But yeah, dude, my jam on the Wii. I mean, obviously, I think Wii Sports is the best game for the Wii. I mean, it just kind of like is the classic. Anyone can pick up and play it. It's so universal. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows how to play it. It's just such a fun like party game, so you can just pick up and play it anytime. It's not the best game to play by yourself.
Remember Mario Party?
Yeah, Mario Party was awesome.
Mario Party for N64 was my shit, dude. I used to love playing that game.
Yeah,
because it's just a bunch of mini games. It's a mini game.
There was another game that was kind of similar for the Wii. It was called Wario. What was it? It was WarioWare Smooth Moves, and it was kind of like Mario Party, but way more chaotic and really weird and like almost borderline like inappropriate. Like the mini games would be like you like scratching a guy's butt or like picking someone's nose or like shaking up a soda can and like spraying it in someone's face or something. And because it was with the Wii remote, you'd have to do all kinds of weird stuff. And the developers definitely knew what they were doing with some of the like inappropriate things. So like shake it right in front of your mouth and say ah or whatever. And it's like little kids are like ah playing Mario.
Wow.
Playing Mario.
I feel like that was a nod to the parents. It's like,
oh yeah, and also I mean the Wii was such a universally strange gaming console because people that were really into gaming wanted to try it out because it was so different, and then people that were very casual gamers wanted it because it was such a casual console that you could just pick up and play anytime, and it was such a fun experience.
Yeah,
party experience.
Nintendo is a casual multiplayer family environment where a lot of the games are very much conducive to that kind of environment.
Totally.
But when you get into the Xbox, PlayStation world, it's mainly transitioned onto all online play. There's not a lot of multiplayer games for those consoles.
Yeah.
Unless you're doing like battle royales, like
like LAN parties, or
you can't really campaign together. Like remember the Halo when you could campaign together.
Didn't Halo 2 have the multiplayer campaign?
Halo 2 did.
Yeah,
that was the
shit. But there's not a lot of games that have dual campaign. It's usually you can only do it by yourself.
Totally.
Or like Destiny, you could multi-campaign, but only on the internet, not
right. Yeah, it was a single-player game, but it was a wide, multiplayer online game.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird how the landscape's changed because now I feel like it's just all about PC shit. Like people that are very serious about it are not really console gaming anymore.
Well, most of my friends have switched over to PC.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why there's like the Reddit is called PC Master Race. It's like you get to build a machine that's capable of running games a way that you want to run it. Like I saw a guy do Skyrim with like 30 mods on it, and it looked real life. Like it blew me away. I was like, what is happening right now?
Dude, you can actually do multiplayer on Skyrim now. There's a mod for it.
Really?
It's so cool, yeah.
I saw somewhere where Activision caught on to people that were using cheats or hacks or whatever you call them in the multiplayer arenas, and then started teaming up the cheaters against the cheaters, so they would all get really mad and pissed off and rage quit.
That's funny.
So it was basically like a way to take all the people that were ruining the game and put them in the same room together, so they would ruin it for each other and then quit and not play anymore.
That's actually a very good idea.
And I was like, way to go, Activision. Like that was a smart move by taking the people that's ruining it for everybody else and making them miserable just like they're making everybody else miserable.
That's
you can
smart.
shoot through walls and unlimited ammo and invincibility and like all this random shit that's like, cool, that means this isn't a game anymore. You're just a god killing everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like,
do you remember that episode of South Park with the World of Warcraft guy that was like such a high level that even like the developers couldn't get him out or whatever?
Is that
That was the best episode.
Is that
of
the
South
episode
Park.
where Cartman like poops in the bucket and makes his mom bathroom?
Yeah, he's like, bathroom, and then she brings him like the bedpan, and he just like poops out the back of his gaming chair, and she's like, oh, that was nice, sweetie. He's just like squirting like diarrhea.
There's so many.
Ma'am, bathroom, and he goes, ma'am, hot pockets. He's just like eating on hot pockets.
And the sad reality is there's a lot of people that are like that have mothers that enable the shit out of them to have these really bad like gaming addictions and stuff like that because they feed them and they like do their chores for them and their laundry and like clean them and like don't make them get jobs, and it's like all this messed up stuff. It's really
Very stereotypical.
It's just a mother's love, and it's like
no,
that's
you're enabling.
Yeah,
it's like that guy in you remember the movie The Benchwarmers, the guy in the basement that would build peanut butter sculptures.
The only thing I remember about peanut butter
that was the shit.
The only thing I remember about peanut butter sculptures is what was that show? iCarly. Their brother was a sculptor.
Freddie.
Not
Freddie. What was Spencer?
Spencer was a sculptor, and he made sculptures out of like butter and like peanut butter and like random stuff.
Yeah, he made like a sock cake one time or something. It was like a giant sock.
I remember really liking that show, but I got into it after
you were too old for it.
I was way too old for it. Yeah. I want to say.
Did you like the girls? Did you think they were cute?
No, because I was like 23 or 24 at the time. I can't be saying I liked them.
That's like that Filthy Frank song, Nickelodeon Girls. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
Oh my God, it's so funny. He's like talking about how all the Nickelodeon girls used to be so hot and now they're not or whatever, and he's like, what the heck happened, Nickelodeon? We used to have all these girls, iCarly, Zoe 101. What the hell happened? and then he Dan Schneider, he was like the director of like Drake and Josh and iCarly and Zoe 101, and the song goes, Dan Schneider, I want all my bitches back. I need all my bitches. These newer bitches is whack or some shit like that.
I remember enjoying
So
it because Sammy was the girl who was like a tough girl who used to beat up everybody. Carly was like really sweet and compassionate. Gib was their weird... Gibby was their neighbor who would always take his shirt off. And then
that's his only contribution to the show. So he always took his shirt off.
I related to the older brother. I related to Spencer because at the time I was older and I was doing art. I was making sculptures. So
that's true.
I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like I could really get into this show. And then I liked they were almost the original like live streamers, like the original vloggers. Like they had an internet show on their website called
It was a pretty
iCarly.
good premise for a show. Hope you enjoyed that clip. If you want to watch the full episode, you can click right here. If you want to subscribe to the channel, you can click right here. If you want to watch more clips, we got 2 more right over here.